Bob, I know you said you were out fishing near New Pass today, and you said you didn't really see any problems.
No, had no problems. We went through much of Sarasota Bay all the way down to the South Bridge near Siesta Key, and up north to Longboat Key, actually out in the Gulf of Mexico, and there was no harmful impacts. And we mentioned we heard the rain mentioned there. You know, with the Hurricane Michael, we didn't get a lot of rainfall, so not a lot of runoff and not a lot of nutrients, and rain chances are going to be staying fairly low, so we don't expect that to be a problem. And east winds will also be with us too, so good signs there. And a good sign here, ABC7 Tower Cam showing a nice sunset tonight. There were a few showers this evening, mainly over South County and into Charlotte County and the western edge there as the sea breeze was established, and not enough moisture to create a lot of widespread rain, but boy, beautiful sunset it was tonight, and a lot of photos obviously always coming in at the pics at mysuncoast.com. Marty Dover getting this one. Venice Jetty, you can see that little rain shower offshore of the jetty there as it heads out to the Gulf of Mexico. And Terry getting one of Sarasota Bay. Beautiful shot. They never get old. And Fred Seeger, look at this beautiful sun setting right there at the gates to heaven right there, the Sun Coast. Perfect. Thank you, Fred. We are looking at the Titan radar picture. That front all but washed out. Still a few showers hanging on there. Not many at all. This is a weak backdoor front, which will cool us down just a few degrees, it looks like, on Saturday, and then another stronger front, but even that's not that strong. We'll move through late Sunday and into Monday. Current radar sweep showing a few showers well offshore, not much going on here right now, and we didn't get a lot of rainfall. As I mentioned, not enough to really measure. A brief shower here or there near Inglewood, also near Jacaranda and near South Venice, but all that rain over. Here's the future cast. High pressure going to push this front down as it builds in from the Ohio Valley. Notice how skies are clear here, and the winds rotating around that high will be out of the northeast and pushing this front very close to us, but not enough to blow on through and cool us down significantly. As I mentioned, just a few showers expected. A lot more rain, unfortunately, for Texas in store as that moisture from the Gulf continues to work into Texas. The forecast tomorrow, you guessed, another hot one. Summer-like conditions, high temperatures in the low 90s. There'll be a few more showers around in the afternoon and evening due to that weak frontal system, but not a lot. In the tropics, this area right here is what we were watching just a few days ago. Had a 40% chance of developing. It moved over land, and now it's starting to emerge out here in the Pacific, and part of it also went into the southwest Gulf of Mexico, which could get entrained into that frontal system. Going to bring some heavy rainfall to Texas. Keep an eye on this area. No problems right now. That's a favorite area for development right there in the southwest Caribbean. Water temperatures remain unseasonably warm here in the southwest Caribbean, but Michael did cool things off on the eastern Gulf. I want to show you, though, we're not quite over with the hurricane season. This is the GFS forecast model, and you'll see this is Saturday as we take you through time. Looks like we'll see a couple of fronts get close to us, but not move all the way through. There goes a high pressure ridge. We're now into Wednesday of next week. Still high pressure holding on, but notice what happens here. A little disturbance starts to pop up, and all of a sudden, it really starts to get going here. Now, this is next Saturday, not this Saturday, so still about 10 days off, and you'll see it kind of hugging the coast there over the northeast. So this one bears watching down the road to see what happens. The GFS has been kind of initiating these forecasts in the European, pretty close to it too, a little bit further offshore, but that's over 10 days away, so it has a lot of time. And Oscar is the next named storm. Let's hope it's not a bad one. As far as the current conditions go, we have 79 degrees, heat index is 82, and the high today, 92. Not record, but close to it. Our normal high, which would be pretty nice, 85. I think we'll start to get into that on Monday and Tuesday of next week as a stronger front starts to move on through. Flood watch is in effect across parts of Texas, and temperatures will be fall-like all throughout the rest of the U.S. with the exception of Florida. We'll be right into the low 90s for the most part. For boaters tomorrow, winds out of the northeast at 10 knots, and we'll have a light chop on the bays and inland waters. The extended forecast then calling for a slight chance for late day showers and storms. Still unseasonably warm through Friday. We cool off just a little bit, and then we cool off a little bit more on Monday and Tuesday, with a chance for showers on Tuesday and Wednesday. Jacqueline?
All right, Bob, thank you.